Hey, welcome to episode 2 of the Rock Boys Wrestling Podcast.
Hey, episode deuce.
Number two. I'm one half of the tag team, the Rock Boys. I'm Dave.
Oh, see. I'm Matt.
And we are the Rock Boys. Whew, this week, wrestling been okay this week. Not the best week of wrestling, but it been pretty good. What you think about overall this week of
I
wrestling?
mean, it's kind of
Well,
steady week.
WWE.
Kind of steady week. A lot of like blueprints put out there. A lot of storytelling. But I mean, decent amount of wrestling. Decent amount.
Decent amount of wrestling. So we're gonna start off with Friday Night Smackdown. The big take from Smackdown was probably, in my opinion,
Promo.
the best what they call it, like cinematic promo they had in a while. With Roman and Cody at the football stadium at what's that? Georgia Tech, right?
Georgia Tech. Yup.
Roman played that. Of
Alma
course,
mater.
Atlanta, Georgia, where Cody is from. So that's the tie-in. Of course, Bad Blood is there next Saturday. Um,
Yeah, we in
so
October already. That's crazy.
in October already, bro. Getting ready for it. So we want to push the Bad Blood. So we can go through SmackDown a little bit, cuz, and then we can just keep on going through.
I mean, we might as well just go ahead and start talking about the promo. So, my whole take on the promo, and I'm gonna just give it straight. Um, I read a couple spots on like forum sites, on like some chats and everything, and they feel as though, well, it had me in a perplexed state. It was put in that spot due to the fact of crowd reaction.
Right.
So a lot of people are torn between Roman, a lot of people are torn between Cody, and the best place to do it is away from crowds. So therefore, it doesn't necessarily pander to too many. It doesn't necessarily deteriorate the other half. Other than that, I mean, the promo was cool. Like the one thing I just didn't like, I mean, it was the damn song they had playing in the background was kind of like, all right, y'all don't gotta keep playing it. Like to
It was
have,
like an interlude playing the whole time.
yeah, there was like a loop. So it was like, okay, like we get it. Um, so I didn't understand why Roman came out in 7 cars.
Presidential,
Okay,
saying that
all right, all right, no,
he's
no.
better than Cody.
There you go. You ain't gonna say no more. You ain't gonna say no more. But then, like, you know what I mean? All right, so they both come out in the cars and everything like on the stadium. Uh, Roman kind of broke it down, saying like, this is my turf. This is my stadium.
Blood,
I
sweat,
shed
tears.
blood there. Blood, sweat, tears here, which is true because he did. Um, and then Cody kind of hit you with the obvious. Well, this is my town. Like, you
My
know what I'm
house,
saying?
my house.
This is my house. Like my rules. Blah blah blah. Um, Great work from Roman, I will say. Like it's definitely different type of like hmm different type of like how do I say? He kind of is like his shield is like is tattered. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
His shield is definitely hit. Like so therefore, it's not the same type of Roman that we got.
Yeah, the
Like Cody
brow.
said,
It
Cody
wasn't
said,
the brow.
you're not the WrestleMania headlining person, the undisputed champion that we once had before. You're now Roman Reigns, just Roman Reigns.
He just basically tried to strip him down, basically.
Exactly. And I mean, Roman owned it in a way. He kind of
Definitely.
owned it and kind of made us feel as though like, you kind of got me. Like I don't have the title, I don't have my family, I don't have my wise man.
I don't have my
You know what I
right hand.
mean? I don't have anything to lose. And what you're about to come and join and come in like interfering is something with a whole bunch of people who have nothing to lose.
But you,
You know what I mean?
he's the only one that has something to lose. You know what I'm saying? Cody's the only one that has something to
Right, right, exactly. Out of all of it, like you're coming in to sit with this in face and involving like yourself with a whole bunch of people that have nothing. You have a title. Basically, in a way, speak telling Cody just in a way, speak kind of mind your business. You know,
And then, I mean, I like the promo too. Don't get it wrong. Cody is always going to pan down to the common man, so that's why he came in the one car. He always going to play with his dad, the common man. So that's why
I got
Roman
you.
came out with 7 luxury cars. He comes in the Mustang. The common man, he wants to play that role in some type of way.
Okay.
Um, Overall, the promo was. I mean, like I think Cody did okay. Roman did better in the
Yeah.
promo. Especially the end of the promo, we told him get out his way, and Cody moved. He said, "No, get out my way." Period. And
I don't understand why he did that damn block. I was like, yo, you could just let it rock. Like,
besides that, that was the highlight of SmackDown. Excuse me. Overall, was the promo. The promo probably was the best thing of the night of SmackDown. Um, I don't think there's nothing else to say more about the promo, right?
yeah. I mean,
We can jump in.
it is purpose. Like as far as just kind of laying the foreground.
Mhm.
Um, Again, showing the struggle that, of course, Roman's going to have later on. I mean, we want to give a prediction on it real quick. What may happen?
No, we said that for next week.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
We said for predictions for next week, right before Bad Blood.
All right, and then like so, we could kind of just like mean the big match that kind of happened was
The opening match,
the opening match.
LA Knight,
LA Knight and Andrade,
which actually was a great match.
very great match.
I was not mad at that match. I actually had to go back and rewatch the show, but it was actually amazing. It was amazing. I didn't see. We all know Andrade can wrestle. LA Knight kept up with him, and
El Idolo.
uh, he kept up. LA Knight kept up with him, and it was a hell of a match, man. I was not mad at that match, one bit at all. What you thought about the match?
Match was actually kind of what I expected. I knew it was kind of like it was going to pave its way. It was going to make its mark. You know what I mean? I told you last week, Andrade deserved a spot.
No, you did. You definitely said that. You
Andrade
definitely,
deserved a spot. I'm saying if anybody does, I mean, granted, I would love Melo to be in it, but if anybody needs it right now, Andrade needed that.
mm,
And he definitely put everything on the forefront. I mean, LA Knight, he had a couple botches here and there, but I'm saying it wasn't nothing too crazy.
well, he had to slip on the top rope and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But I mean, like
I'm
that
not
you're
mad at.
expecting that.
Yeah, that
You're that's expected. But
Uh, what else? Who's you most about to say?
um,
I said, what else was you about to say? I feel like I cut you off for a minute. Did I cut you
no,
off?
you're good. You're good. You're
All right,
good. I mean,
so then we had Apollo Crews beat how the heck you say his name? Da Vinci again. He beat him again.
Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, he beat him again. I don't know where they're going with the Giovanni Vinci character. He can actually wrestle. People don't know he was a part of
Imperium.
Imperial. So with Luke Kaiser and Gunther, they branched him off. I don't understand why. I feel like they really don't have nothing for him right now, and it's not really making sense to me. But it is
I
what
mean, hey,
it is.
we say that now, but I mean, they wind up getting direction, and we'll pick up why I'm saying this. Because
Yeah,
again,
that's
you
true.
might seem directionless, but it's always the direction
You know, I'm with you.
under
The
Paul's
other
rules.
that's true. The other big thing of the night that we can jump off SmackDown was what's that? Naomi and Bailey versus Nia Jax and Tiffany. Um,
Yes,
so that has some implications for Bad Blood. That's the reason why they actually decent. But they finished with the double pin, which we seen that coming a mile away.
had to.
So now wait for Nick Aldis made the number one contenders match between Bailey and not Naomi for next week. And who you think going to win that match?
I think they're gonna give the nod to Bailey.
Bailey.
Reason I say that because it's like we think that like a lot of people just feel as though like Naomi is directionless
Mm-hmm.
and like she's just kind of stale and stagnant. I feel like maybe if you kind of have her turn it up a notch, maybe go back to Team Bad vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like how she was back in the day. Kind of give them a little more attitude, a little more spunk. Like it might actually take off for her a little bit better. She can wrestle. Like I mean, I definitely I like the fact that Naomi's getting the spot and everything.
she's part of the
Um,
family. You know she can wrestle.
huh?
She's a part of the family. You know she can wrestle.
I mean, she's married into the family.
Still, she holding her own.
No, she is holding on for sure, and like for sure. I mean, from even like leaving the company and then coming back, like she definitely yeah, she definitely yeah.
She holding her own.
Just gotta give just saying the story would seem right. However, I mean, don't think for a second that Tiffany Stratton won't do something at the end of the story. Just saying.
I agree. Tiffany Stratton definitely. So one more thing for Smackdown. We had the Street
Oh,
Profits.
but before we move on from that, Nia Jax has improved a lot.
100%.
I need a lot of people to just really back off of slamming her and like kind of bashing her
Mm-hmm.
and realize the fact that Nia Jax is by all means probably one of the most improved people of
If
2024.
they had a most improved like they do in basketball, if they had
Nia
one
Jax is
in
up there.
wrestling period, she has it.
Yeah.
I don't think Triple H expected her to get in the shape that she got in, and she actually is wrestling, and she's not an accident prone like she was before.
No,
Before
she's
she
much
basically make fun of her as this
much
accident,
safer.
much
Much
safer
safer.
wrestler.
I got
And
a
I like
hot
the
take
run
on
she's
that.
on. I like the run she's on. I like the run she's on.
I got a hot take.
Matt got a hot take early in the day. Let's
Hey,
go.
I got an early one. If Nia Jax was so sloppy, the man would have never been created. Nia Jax created Becky Lynch.
I'm not arguing with that. I
A
can't
lot of
argue.
people will. A
I'm
lot of
not.
people will. A lot of people gonna kill me for that, but I don't
I'm
care.
a under, I understand what you're saying. Know when you say it. Though.
I mean, again, you can say accident or not. Again, promo purposes, Nia Jax basically gave Becky Lynch her second win in a career.
No, I agree. I'm not arguing.
You know what I mean? If we didn't see that busted, bloody face in the crowd leading in the Survivor Series, we
That
wouldn't
did
care about
her.
Becky Lynch.
That look alone of Becky Lynch with the busted face made her feel like she gave her a strength.
It gave her stripes because again, she was stagnant.
She definitely was. No, I agree. Becky, we'll talk about Becky.
Gotcha.
Becky, sometimes she hit and miss. All right, so like I said, we had the Street Profits, Kevin Owens versus the I don't know
The
what I
bloodline.
all
The
of them, the
bloodline.
bloodline, the
Hey,
bloodline. Without Solo, Solo was not there
hey.
tonight. I mean, was not there Friday night. I did not like what you call him on the microphone. He was, I did the noises he was making on the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
microphone.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
just don't. Why did they
Tama
get to the?
Tonga.
They should have gave the microphone to Jacob. But I know they're saving everything for that later on. And I got to take about Jacob Fatu because I seen Rikishi say something on his podcast that he feel like Jacob is moving too fast in the company. And
Uh,
I believe Triple H is giving us him at a right pace. It's not too much. The ankle injury probably held him off a
delayed.
little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy it happened because he probably would have had a lot of matches already with him if he didn't have an ankle
Yeah. Um,
injury.
this is probably the first televised Jacob Fatu match.
Since the tag team champion.
First televised. I'm saying like not on PLE or anything.
I thought they won the what's it called on SmackDown.
No, you're
I
right. I'm sorry.
thought
My
they
mistake.
won
So
the tag
it's
team.
so it's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second one. And Jacob really like again, he's really the glue. He held it down every time he's in the ring. Tama Tonga, like he's not bad. I like Tama Tonga. Maybe they shouldn't have given him the mic. He probably
That
shouldn't talk on the
was
mic.
terrible.
But Tonga Loa needs work.
And the crazy part, he's been in the company before,
Yeah, he's been in there. You could say he's been in WWE the longest if you want to look at it like that.
so he should
Um,
know how the company is, in my
if a
opinion.
lot of people, if people don't know, back in the day, like maybe like in the Ruthless Aggression era, Tonga Loa was Camacho. Um,
He come out on the low rider bike and stuff
yeah,
like
he had the big bikes
that. Mm-hmm.
and everything like that. So yeah, that was him back. He was back with the what? It was Hunico, right?
Hunico, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, doing that whole Sin Cara Hunico phase rivalry.
Yeah. So SmackDown wasn't, like I said, it wasn't that big of a topic today. I mean, on Friday. So what's your overall grade for the show? We ain't got to do the match. You can just do overall grade for the show.
So I mean, overall grade for the show, I'd probably say it was like. I mean, nah, hold up. Before we even get to the end of it,
Uh,
let's just talk about the fact that Kevin Owens,
oh yeah, that's what I was going to. I forgot
Kevin
he.
Owens is first of all.
Well, he got cut off too. He never got to express his feelings about.
I mean, like you gotta catch on like like the blog sites, things like that. But either way, it's Kevin Owens. That burn's coming. If you don't know Kevin Owens, man, you definitely gotta realize the fact that man's turning soon,
No, he's
and it's mainly because of the fact of just, and I can understand why. Just as a normal human being perspective, why did it take that long for Cody to get there? You know what I mean? If you say you have my back, you're my friend, all this stuff, I've been there for you on countless occasions.
he got his
You're
ass
teaming up
put
with
to him.
yeah, you're teaming up with the enemy, and now I gotta wait for you to get there. I'm getting beat up by the people you're supposed to be facing, and you're nowhere to be found until later. Yeah, that chair shot, that Plan B chair shot's coming.
Or the stunner thing.
But nah, it was a chair shot. I'm saying like of course he had a chair in his hand. I
Yeah,
thought I thought it may have happened on Friday, um, just to kind of have them have that you know what I'm saying that Plan B in the back pocket.
right.
But I mean, hey, yeah, Kevin was fighting, man. Let me tell you,
No, he
yo,
he was definitely fighting.
he brawling, bro.
And the Street Profit did good too with it.
Street Profits always gonna be good, man. I mean, like I feel again, it sucks that they've been in that limbo stage with
Mhm.
Bobby kind of disappearing. But yeah, Tez and Dawkins have gotten a lot better too. But Tez got that star, like for real, he has that star power.
We talked about it before. I would love to see Taz. That day Taz and Bianca turn, it's going to be amazing. And they do it together as a group. And bring Dawkins along too. Just turn it
I mean, you
into a.
got to,
That's going
got
to be
to.
an amazing group right there. But yeah, so I guess that's the end of SmackDown. We can rate it now.
So the show, I'll probably give it like maybe like a B plus. Um,
I can see that. Mm, you said a B. I probably give it. Well, I'm going 1 to 10. So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
yeah,
do out of 1 to 10. SmackDown probably a strong 7.5,
I
7.5.
got, I gave it like an A5 if you want to put a number to it.
Yeah, I'll do that. The best match was the opening match LA Knight and uh, Andre Andrade. That was probably the best one. That was the best match period of the night. And we see next week what happens with. I want to see what happens in the number one contender match for the women. Definitely can't wait to see that. And I want to see what else they got in store. Cause what that be the pay per view is next Saturday, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be the go
Yep.
home show right there for them. But we got to do predictions at the end of the show. We do got to do predictions.
Huh?
We do got to do predictions tonight.
I mean, we can do it next week.
Oh yeah, no, we can do next week.
Do it next week.
Yeah,
It's not Saturday. Next week. Close to the day. Yeah.
yeah. All right, so
Now cue the
Monday,
music. We gonna make
cue
cue the
it,
music.
cue it, man.
We are on Monday night.
Woo! Listen, listen. Monday night show. I text Matt and I told him we should have done the show last night. The energy, I felt it. I felt it last night.
We
We
ain't even
gonna
talk
build
about
up
the
to
main
it
event.
though. We gonna build up to it though, man. We gonna build up to it. Let's build up
You
to it.
already know. We ain't talk about the main event yet. Shit. So what? All right. So look, I'm gonna be honest
Whew.
with you. I missed the first half hour.
I got you. We on it. So,
I caught the match, but I missed the first half hour.
all right. So opening Monday Night Raw. Like I told you, I love the way they open up Monday Night Raw. They give you the rundown. They showing people arrive to the arena. So of course, Dirty Dom and Liv is arriving to the arena, and they make it to the back. And what happened? Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed go through a table, literally in the first 5 minutes of the hit.
So hold on before you go for. I did see. I don't know what part of the show it happened. I
Mm-hmm.
did see them in the backstage, and there was a little special guest behind them. Lily,
And then Dom knock it down on the floor. Lily did die. Right?
Lily. Yup.
I think Dom knocked it down on the floor off the table.
Yes,
Little
sir. Little
little
son
nuggets,
of
little
shit.
nuggets. Right? Yeah, yeah. The Wyatts is
I
coming
I
for.
don't even know that's the Wyatt, man. That's just Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah, Alexa Bliss. Okay, yeah, Alexa Bliss. Yeah. Da, 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 da. So the first match actually of the night was Sami Zayn and Luke Harper.
Okay. So
Good match. Both of them had their working boots on. Of course, you know they're going. It's Sammy, it's Luke Harper. You give them both their props when you come to the ring. He did the job done. Sammy won via pinfall, and then Gunther came out, who was in his full wrestling gear with his
oh
belt on,
man, full wrestling gear.
and still told my boy no.
I mean, we all know it's the build up. It's the build up.
It's
We're
the,
gonna get the match.
definitely the match.
However, do we turn the title? We'll talk about it next week. But I mean, again, I don't know, man. Papa H is out here pulling big ones.
Pulling big ones out his ass.
No
Big
dead, but
ones.
yeah, he out here. He making swerves
I
that
mean,
you ain't even seeing.
he killing the wrestling community unlike
Oh, he is.
anything else. So with that being said, all right. So what we got next? So we had a backstage promo. Jey Uso, Donovan, and all them with Liv Morgan. I mean, the normal talking trash. And then we had the New Day. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We had the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi. Kofi's willing to take a back seat and let Xavier drive the cart, as he says. Kofi went back and got the Bootio cereal, Trump home, Trump,
Trombone, we got you.
Trump home, yeah, that's it. And then of course, American Made had to come up and
Spoil that
interrupt
moment.
them. Yeah, I mean, they had to do it. But the crazy part is, so with American Made getting the shine, I love seeing Baby Kurt Angle get his shine as well. He's definitely getting his shine right now. He's doing a lot of good mic work as well. Of course, we all know he's doing from Chad Gable. But his mic work is actually showing very well. And I believe after, of course, he's been done with the Wyatt program. I believe that is stepping him up even better. Because most people, when you go against a Bray Wyatt, an Undertaker, or the Wyatt Six, you fall down a notch. And the loss, which is weird to say, is actually elevating him
Yeah,
into better programs with him. So I believe him and the Creed brothers would do very well as a group in a faction, as they call it in WWE, a faction. So, what do you think about Xavier and Kofi? Uh,
Um, well, I mean, you see, Kofi definitely just trying to he's just trying to get respark the flame that once started the new day.
uh,
Um, because again, it's like, in a way, speak, Xavier's like the best. He's like pardon me. He's like that dude that's kind of like in the chats and kind of sees the stuff that's going on, sees the stuff being said. It's still kind of directionless.
mhm.
Like there's no real direction that they really have. Of course, he would say he's that close to kind of getting the titles. He's right. You know what I mean? Um, they haven't had the titles for what? It said 3 years.
I
In
think
three
it's
years,
3 years. They haven't held the title, tag team title for
but we're going on year 10 in November when they actually started the group.
yeah, before, finally before.
Um, it's definitely definitely storytelling to its highest point. To a T.
A slow burn.
But either way, it's definitely good. Definitely good. I'm liking the program. I'm liking to see that New Day's kind of re-energized to kind of do something. They're not just in the backstage just doing squash matches, doing this match, doing that match. They're not just putting over new talent. Definitely seems like they're reinvigorated, reignited that flame that they want to have.
So, we didn't talk about it last week. I know I hinted at it, but I didn't. I forgot about the end of the show. What do you believe the Motor Machine Guns will bring into the WWE Tag Team division
The Motor City Machine Gun. I think they'll wind up on NXT.
in the beginning? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I would like to see them in a match with, say, like even like an American Made would be cool. It's
Mm-hmm.
Creed brothers. Um, but yeah, definitely.
That will help out the Tag Team division in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. They'll add a little flavor to it. I mean, much like how like the Hardys did when they came back.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely brought a little like, oh, all right, brought some attention to it.
Brought a
It
little,
sucks to say it, but like the tag division is just like sometimes it's hit or miss. You know what I mean? They like to tie it into like main stories going on. Like prime example, SmackDown titles are involved with the main story with the Bloodline. Raw tag titles are involved with Judgment Day. So I mean, they kind of have their like I don't want to say caveat. They have their like their crutch that they kind of hold on to be relevant in some way, some form.
mm-hmm.
Instead of having their own moments, their own segments. Much like how like Bianca's and Jade's titles are.
But we gonna get to G.
I mean, how their titles are. Their titles kind of hold themselves. Granted, they are behind superstars. They're like big name stars, but at the same time, they're still involved with the lesser known.
Yeah,
You
no, I
know what I
mean,
mean?
so next match was my first time seeing Carlito wrestle in a one-on-one match in a long time versus Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee got the match and he got the win. Um, yeah, normal regular match, nothing too. It just it's just the normal. I'm not trying to poo-poo on the match too much, but it wasn't really nothing too much.
I mean, it's an expected win.
Yeah, it's expected
Um,
win.
they expected interference. They expected say outcome. It wasn't a bad match. I feel like sometimes Dragon Lee is kind of like
They put him
you know what I
in
mean.
there. They just throw him in there sometimes.
At the end of the day, Joaquin Wild and damn, I can't even think of the other guy's name, but I feel like they needed spots, and I feel like adding Dragon Lee kind of took that away from them. You know what I mean? Because they're just there. Once you removed you say Legado del Fantasma, once you remove them from those two guys, it's like, do you really care for him or not? I mean, Dragon Lee, he's cool, he's good, but at the same time, it's like you would want them to get those other two to kind of get the rub that they would necessarily need, especially for tag titles. I wouldn't want Rey Mysterio tagging with Dragon Lee for those tag titles.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
I would want the tag team inside of my group to go for the tag titles.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I mean, that
Not a
was
bad match
that.
though.
Um, he had Karrion Kross messing with the Miz before his match with Bronson Reed. Of course, I didn't know. So the match was supposed to be Bronson Reed versus the Miz. Of course, Bronson Reed been going back and forth with Braun Strowman. I knew Braun Strowman was going to pop up, but did I expect that man to jump off the barricade? Heck no, no way. I swear, I think that man need to realize he ain't 6'1", 150 pounds because he
Oh no.
and they are jumping off of anything, everything. They have no care for their body right now. Of course, we love it as fans, but
What did
damn,
we almost get though? What did we almost get?
what is it?
We almost got our spot.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
We almost got our spot.
We gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah. So I mean, the spot I'm talking about is that ring collapsing spot. It's going to
Yeah.
happen.
We're going to
I,
get we're gonna get something dramatic between them two because they can't just keep their hands up. So another thing that you said last week, we didn't believe that it was gonna make it to the pay per view, which is not. They're giving them the main event next week of any last man standing match.
last monster standing.
I'm sorry, last monster standing match. So since we're talking about it right now, what's your predictions on the match of next week? And they going on last, so who knows what could happen?
It's going to be no contest.
No contest. Okay, so I keep saying we need a ring collapse or something crazy to happen. Since it's
Yeah,
going on last, do you
yeah,
believe we will get something like that?
yeah. They teased it. They teased it.
They definitely can.
They
They definitely.
teased it again. Brown was up there. You thought he was about to flip him over, but nope. But he said, the Kembe Matumbo, but
Not over here, sucker.
but yeah, it's definitely happening. They teased it, and I think everybody wanted it. But again, you just got to hold on till next week. It's going to end in a
And,
no contest for sure with that happening at the end of the match. Uh, which is again just a safe route to kind of make sure that both of them are protected.
and if you put that on Bad Blood, you're hurting your main event, and you're hurting. You're definitely hurting your main event, but you're hurting a lot of the show. You're hurting the CM Punk and Drew
I
McIntyre
mean,
match too. If that's on Bad Blood, you're hurting two of your two main event spot matches.
hear me out. When you talk about main event, you know what the main event is next Saturday, right?
It's probably gonna be. I'm hoping it's the Hell in a Cell match, but
It
probably
is.
not.
It is. It is. Yeah, it is.
Because it's the Hell in a Cell had the stipulation. But so think about this: if you got Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed going at each other early in the night, and then you putting on that in the main event,
Hear
I'm
me out.
sorry, the crowd is going to be dead.
Hear
So,
me out.
well,
Why not just put them both in the Hell of a Cell? That
because
shit would be crazy. Think about that. Those two in the Hell in a Cell?
because it's not going to
That's
stay in the Hell. It's not going to stay in the Hell in a Cell.
no. It's gonna fall into the Hell in a Cell. It's like,
Ain't neither one of them climbing on top too big. Man.
shoo. You think Drew small?
No, I'm not. No. Think about the last time. See the cake. See, you got to think about me and you. We grew up when the Hell in the Cell was the Hell in the Cell when that thing was thin up on the roof. So nowadays, yeah, you
I
could be
get
able.
you.
So I mean, Drew is not a small man. Hell, no. Drew's a big man, and CM Punk is trying to put on weight. Um, I mean, do I believe you? So hold on, quick, going into next week, but it's actually going to blend us right into what happened next. Do you believe they going on top of the show next week?
Over or under? On top of the cell. I got over.
I'm going under.
I got over. I got over at least two times they go up there. So they might go up there once, might hit no, might go on the side, and then they'll go over. Yeah.
They're going to fight on top of the show.
Yeah. Why? Drew gotta outdo himself. He went off the side of it last time.
So you think he's going off the top of it?
Yup.
Yeah. too big of a man for that.
Too big of a man.
Too big of a man.
Yo, we see. All right, did it get? It has to be pumped. We seen somebody get F5'd off the top of a cell in an elimination chamber. You not remember that? Austin Theory got tossed.
No, you gotta think about the level of people we're talking about. We're talking about Punk and Drew. Austin Theory is here.
I'm
You
with
could
you.
have you could afford if something happened to Austin Theory, it can happen. If something happened between them two coming off the top of that cell, I don't see it. Too risk, too big of a
All
risk.
right, I got a better question then.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it still kind of bleeds into this topic. Does Seth Rollins get involved? And let me just tell you now, as if
Yes,
people don't know, my
yes,
man is healthy. I don't care what he says. You get tossed over the daggone guardrail at the Colts game by Ty, and then you getting escorted out by security. Yeah, you're fine, bro. I don't want to hear that mess.
yes. Seth Rollins will make it. Seth Rollins will make his return at Bubba.
Okay,
Interfere directly into that match.
okay.
Okay, so what bleeds into the Drew McIntyre promo that happened Monday night? Let
Yeah.
me start with this. Let me start. Let me
Go
start with
ahead, go
this.
ahead.
I'm tired of the recycled promo.
Okay.
Meaning, my family don't want me to do this. My friends don't want me to do this. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to do it. Bro, stop it. Stop it. Y'all have a blood feud. Let's have it. Let's get it. And I believe, and I've been saying this for, I've been watching some things and stuff like that. And WWE got the WWE Network at night, and I watch it, and they're showing the greatest Hell in a Cell match. Them two, if you just work in the cell and work the cell, not go through the cell, not jump off 100 yards, I'm talking about y'all just work in the cell, they can have one of the best Hell in a Cell matches.
But we're talking about CM Punk,
What that mean?
a returning CM Punk.
Everything is still trying to prove
I
itself?
see. Yeah. First of all, let's just say that. Let me say it. CM Punk's gonna be bleeding. That part of Drew's promo is going to happen. Why? If you haven't paid attention to Punk lately, Punk likes to bleed. Not John Moxley bleed, but Punk likes to
I
bleed.
knew he was going to do this.
You get what I'm saying? But no, it's a true. All right, I'll give you a better one. He don't like to do what's the name? Jack.
Cactus
Um,
Jack.
no, Combat Jack. Combat Jack.
Talking about Terry Funk?
No.
Oh, New
Yeah,
Jack. New Jack.
yeah. He's not gonna do New Jack type blood,
Mm-hmm.
but he gonna do blood. Makes sense.
It makes
Yeah,
sense. I got
yeah.
what you're saying. So what do you think about Drew Promo?
I kind of feel the same. You mean, you know what I mean? Even on Punk's aspect, again, what are we doing this for? Again, we can get personal. We can do pipe bomb. We can drop the pipe bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can break this fourth wall. We can talk about personal shit, like you know what I mean. But what I think it is the fact it's like I think it's going to get there next week.
okay.
Next week, I think we drop pipe bombs. Next week, because again, it's the go home show. You got to do something.
You doing
You
the
got you,
contract signing?
mm,
They love the contract signings in WWE, boy. I
they
give them that.
love this. They love that.
They love them segments, boy.
I think we potentially. I have to. Let's just say this. Wait till Friday. By Friday, we'll know.
Oh yeah, because they have an announcement for sure. Because they
Yeah,
want you
by
to see
Friday, we'll
stuff.
know.
All right, so that was we're gonna breeze through a lot of the stuff that happened after that. We had Damage Control versus the Holy
Holy
Unity,
Trinity, Holy Trinity. Oh,
Holy
the unholy
Unity, Unity,
union.
Union.
Yeah.
Whatever.
With
Damage
those
Control.
two, I mean, with those matches, like
Damage Control won, by the way.
with those matches, like I don't. Here's what I say about the tag team division. Tag team division is so bare and dense, you had to somewhat recycle teams to get the spot. Should Damage Control get the spot? Yeah, they can get the spot. I'm not mad. However, they're still beefing with what is it? PFB, PFB.
The name you killing me, bro.
But you know what I'm talking about? Sonny
I know.
Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? They had she had a good kind of cool vignette later on that night. But yeah, I mean, like it's like they should have had the spot more because again, you're building to be so strong and then so dominant. Why wouldn't you give it to them? I
Nah,
understand the fact that Kyrie and Io they rivaled. I mean, they beat. I mean, blah, blah, blah. Io beat Bianca last week, and of course they mentioned that. But still, that's still something to kind of like to cash out on and say like, all right, we've seen this match before. We've seen him against Damage Control.
right.
We know Bianca has history with Damage Control, but at the same time, Bianca got help now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's an even playing field. Why not give it to those other three and kind of give us a new look? But yeah,
Nah. So I mean, I agree everything you said on that. Like I said, it was definitely a good overall working match. I'm not here to downplay the working match. Like I said, I feel
right.
like they recycle them a lot and they go against each other or there's
A
either one
50-50
on one.
booking.
Yeah, it's just not like nobody truly goes over in them situations. um okay, so Raw they recap the Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes and Roman thing. And then oh yes, my boy Sami Zayn. I'm telling you, I said this last week and I say it again. Sammy in front of the camera on the microphone is more believable than anybody else right now in wrestling. Anybody else can fight me on, I don't care. I'm not talking about working wise. I'm talking about the way his promos is, the way he's talking in front of the camera. He's more believable than anybody. Him hyping that Jay before the big match that night was perfect. That was the best thing to do. And their handshake is A1. I mean, the honorary use is still here. He's still here. The honorary use is still part of the bloodline. Oh, excuse me. Is there anything more to say about that? The same as ain't hyping up Jay.
He's
Mm-hmm.
not part of Bloodline. Stop saying
The
that.
honorary Oos, man.
Okay.
You feeling Oosie? What do you say? You feeling
Hey,
Oosie? You know, Roman and them had to
let me
laugh.
let me just tell you this now. I watch that daggone segment at least once a week.
I had watched. You know
Why?
how? Look,
Yo, the fact that he breaks them out of their character
I was about to say something.
is fucking hilarious. It's like,
Did you see when WWE put everything together for like the whole year, like an hour long joint?
yeah,
Bro, I'll be listening to it while I'm at work, man, and I know what's going to happen, and it's still cracking me up because
yeah.
he's quick witty, yo, and it's so quick, and he catching them, and then to the point where it's like Roman has put his hand in his. The only one, and he a bad man for this. Solo back in the day didn't break, dog.
Yes, he
Solo.
did.
It took him a long time to break there.
It took him a minute. It took him a minute, but nah, he broke. He broke a couple times. I mean, shit. Even Rock had him break.
Yeah, it was.
Rock had him break this year when he talked about him singing national anthem.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
I cracked up. I was done.
So the honorary use is still the honorary use. Okay, what you say? That's the he a part of the original bloodline. Okay. We had the New Day versus the Creed brothers. A good match, a good working match overall. I love, like you said, the long term they're doing with Xavier. How he slowly, you can see it because anytime somebody say something to him that's been a champion, he's coming back talking about, oh, you don't have time for me because I've never been a champion. He did the Mysterio earlier that night. So he's constantly throwing out that he hasn't had a single belt yet, and I think it's eating at him a lot. And the turn is coming. Um, it might be on the 10th anniversary when it happens, because I believe that would be the best time to happen. Because I believe Big E is going to be there as well. He was shocked anybody even turning on Xavier that night.
But what do you do in the meantime? We talking about
Um,
November. We're not even in October yet.
But so what I'm saying is, you continue to have the slow burn. It's going to be a slow burn. It's going to be a slow burn because you got to make it. They got to make it to 10 years. They got to make it to 10. You can't bring it up before 10.
Yeah,
So
you're
they got
right.
to make it till November, and then I believe the night that they want to have the big celebration, Big E comes back, the crowd's going crazy, and Xavier just got that look in his eye.
Kick somebody in the ding ding.
He gonna hit him with the he gonna hit him with the trombone. He gonna do something. Yes, the turn is coming for sure. I just hope that
So,
I just hope Triple H has something for him. More
yeah.
than this feuding with Kofi Kingston. Normally when Triple H does stuff like that, see, he does have a long term plan for the person. But I just don't want him to break away from the New Day, quote unquote, and then he fights Xavier. I mean, he fights Kofi and then goes flat.
Hell, I mean, if he gets cleared, if Big E ever gets cleared, which I don't
Like
know,
years from now.
I would love them to have a triple threat match. I would love for it. It kind of gives you that legacy vibe.
Do we ever get one for the Shield? The two Triple H?
Um, I want to say yes.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I want to say yes. I mean, it kind of was. It was right when I think it was around the time Dean Ambrose cashed in. You can
But I'm
kind of
saying
consider it.
we didn't get a true like headliner like boom 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 Roman
Um,
versus Seth Roman versus Dean Ambrose. We didn't get that. Right? I don't believe it. But while
mm,
you look that up, right quick,
yeah.
the Creed brothers won by pinfall. So the Creed brothers got the victory. I like to see them finally get some wins. You know, after taking all the losses against the Wyatt family, so they got to bounce back in some type of way.
Ah,
Go on, listen.
we did.
What year
Battleground
is it?
2016. Battleground 2016.
And they did it like boom boom. It was promoted and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Dean Ambrose walked away with it.
Yeah, this and man was sneaking it.
Yeah, that shit wouldn't happen now.
And
That shit wouldn't
I
happen.
like Dean Ambrose, unlike you, but
I mean, I liked. No, no, hear me out. I liked Dean Ambrose.
you liked past
Liked,
tense.
liked. I mean, because he's John Moxley now, so say it gotta be past tense.
Hold on,
But
you said hold on, not you said battleground.
Battleground 2016.
Damn, it happened on my birthday, July 24th. Right? Go ahead, I'm listening.
But I mean, like, it was him on the mic. Him on the microphone was trash. He could have cut a promo to save his life. Yeah, Dean
He
could have cut a
had it.
promo.
He had his own way of cutting promos. And
He
some
could have cut a
people,
promo to save his life.
yeah, I think he was decent.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget the promo he had with Dolph Ziggler. And he was like, "Mr. Ziggler, Mr. Booty Shaker." It was like, oh, it was cringy.
But you
It
gotta think
was
about it.
cringy.
Hold on. A lot of the stuff in this year, in this era, the writers were writing things.
I hear you.
Remember, Roman Reigns came out and said, "He 5 4 thump."
Just suffering succotash,
Yeah,
son.
so I mean,
Yeah,
some of the
I'm
stuff was
with
good
you.
for them, and
I'm
some
not
of the stuff
arguing with
wasn't
you.
good for them. So,
But it was like Dean. Dean was like, how do I say this? He was like, it was like he didn't fit. Like his wrestling style just didn't fit. You can always tell it was different.
so
You know what I mean? It was
you gotta think about it.
like he was like a trashy
So,
brawler that you would fight at a bar. He'd always be in a
listen,
bar fight.
listen. When you got a group like that, you can break down any
Mhm,
faction. You've
mhm.
always got different. You know, you got
Yeah,
your workhorse, which was Seth Rollins. You had your powerhouse, which was Roman, and then you had your just natural brawler.
I'm with you. I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not knocking him. It was like after a while, it became that. You know what I'm saying? It
It
was
became
like,
stale. It was
yeah,
stale.
yeah, and that's what it was. It was like the whole lunatic fringe thing became stale. When he became a heel, I fucked with him.
Okay.
I fuck with. And again, they just tore that story up. They tore the story up.
So, I mean, so we agree that
Yeah,
once he got stale, in which I don't want that same thing to happen to bring it back to Kofi Kingston. I mean, not Kofi Kingston, to Xavier
Xavier.
Woods, because I feel like he's going to be hot once that initial breakup from Kofi.
Yeah,
But if he continue to give you the almost and I don't want to compare him to this person, almost the Owen Hart. I'm not a nugget. I'm not a nugget. And he gonna say, I mean, then Xavier Woods giving you, oh, because I haven't been a champion, you're not gonna give me the respect. Like I don't want to keep hearing that because that's why I said I don't want to compare him to Owen Hart because Owen Hart can go in the ring and really back it all the way up. Xavier to me is the weakest of the New Day in the ring.
really.
He's not touching Kofi, and he didn't touch Big E.
So, Kofi had the star power out of all of them. Kofi was the biggest
Kofi been,
star out of all of them.
and he been there alone.
Right, he was the biggest star out of all of them. Big E came in as a power, but Kofi couldn't cut a promo to save his life. Kofi was
Not,
Jamaican,
not
and then
okay.
wait, and then he botched the accent, and then after that it was bad, right? Xavier always cut a promo, even when they did the battle against the Usos. Xavier was the one that was kind of letting the stuff off the mic and giving it back to the Usos the way he should have, right? Xavier can talk his ass off. He's definitely the the mouthpiece when it comes to that. Can he work
Remember,
in the ring? Yeah, he can work in the ring.
not like them two.
Why not?
Did you forget Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton?
Which one?
Anyone?
He botched that
When he
RKO
had the
spot.
when he had the when they gave him when they was ending the show and and Randy Orton was killing it in the what's
Okay.
that 2010s,
All right. All right.
killed it.
Hear me out.
Xavier couldn't have done that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just leaving that at that. Xavier couldn't have done
Xavier had a great match against the Wyatt family. He was the catalyst behind the Wyatt family. Not the other two. It was
that.
Xavier. Xavier was the
Listen,
focal point.
anybody that go against the Wyatt family when they was hot, it didn't matter.
It did matter.
No, they
It
boosted everybody that was in the ring with.
it
Bray boosted all of them. Everybody that was in the ring. Bray was the biggest star out of all of them in that ring.
okay.
Bray carried everything when it came to that.
Anytime Bray was in the ring, he carried the match with the Wyatt family. You said it didn't matter. It didn't matter who the Wyatt family faced against, right?
Except for the Shield. Except
Cause
for the Shield.
I'm about to get you. I'm about to
Except
get
for the
you.
Shield. No, he
I'm
wasn't
about to
getting
get
me.
you.
Anybody
Yeah,
but the
nah,
Shield. That was,
nah.
but all right. Let's get back to this. We can talk about that. So Xavier, we pray whenever it happens in November, probably to the anniversary that it goes well. I want to see him as a heel. I love to see Xavier go as a heel. I don't know where he's really gonna go heel wise
He
because
could go on the
we
he could
got
go on
enough
Josh Reigns.
heels. We got
He
enough
could go
heels.
on Raw. On Raw, we did have enough here. So we have Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, Drew McIntyre, Butch, Pete Dunne,
Uh, Gunther,
Gunther, Luber Kaiser, Judgment Day. So Finn, Carlito, Dom.
JD,
Huh?
JD McDonough.
Yeah, JD.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I just want him. I don't. What all I'm
I get
saying
what you're
is I
saying. You
don't.
don't want to get lost in the shuffle. I get that.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, nah, but what I predicted was the fact that he could do a stint down in NXT. Why not?
I mean, NXT going on cable next week, so why not? Well,
Why
I'm with
not?
you. Whew, I think me and you could have started the show off with this right here. The main event of the night. The
Oh,
main
you feeling type Uzi?
day one. It's just him. Day one. So a lot of people didn't see this off the screen, but Rhea came out to the top of the on the side of the
What's the matter, baby?
Titantron, quote unquote, and she was out there giving it hard. Oh my fault, pause. She wasn't giving it hard. She was yeeting. I want to hear your thoughts on the match. Is not talk.
The
So
match was amazing, and it gave you that Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30 vibe. Very warm, very go home happy type of match. Mind you, you didn't even expect to go home happy. But either way, you were buying it either way. You like whether Braun won, whether Jay won, you were gonna go home happy, usually. You thought but everybody assumed, I swear to God, they assumed Jay wasn't gonna get the big one. And my man went and got that big one. He went and got the belt, bro. BTA, as me and the kids say, belts the ass. Like,
that's motherfucking ass. Hey, listen. As you said, the feeling of the match, the way they built it up throughout the night, telling you Jay hasn't won a single title ever in his 14-year career,
and he's been
giving us all
singing
these facts, and then of course with Brock, let's say Brock Lesnar, not that, well,
Braun
Braun
Steiner. Let's go ahead.
Steiner. With Steiner, I'm calling him Steiner. But Steiner keep saying his family never beat his family and just talking his trash. And like I said, we talked about it last week. We expected a good match. We definitely expected a good match. We know Jake and we know Brock Steiner could win. Um, the feeling when his music hit, when Jay, you talking about Jay, it felt I don't know, I can excuse it. It felt WrestleMania shit ish to me.
literally,
The
literally.
crowd was into it. What was they at later? What was they at? They was in California.
They were in Canada.
But they was in California.
They were
But
in Ontario.
was
They were in Ontario.
it Ontario? Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, there was no. I ain't tripping.
I'm
It was
sorry.
Ontario, California.
Oh, I just seen
Yeah,
it.
Ontario, California to Toyota Center.
Ontario, California. And look, the fact that they had the same daggone abbreviations all right, one's a country, one's a damn state, but it's CA. Ontario, CA is what I see. My bad.
So, like I said, that crowd was hot. That crowd deserved it because it carried the match. Jay worked, Brian was working.
I
Um,
mean, it was definitely
Brock,
what? How close is San Francisco?
but I don't know. I ain't been
Either
on.
way, hey, that's
It's
hometown
in
crowd.
California,
That's
California
hometown crowd
crowd.
for Jay.
The crowd was rocking. But they went out there. They worked. They worked and they worked. I mean,
Yo, the first splash he took, the first splash. After the first splash, he did get the 3 count. I thought he'd lose it for sure. I said, oh man, like,
they jumped a little too heavy.
huh?
You jumped a little bit too heavy.
Nah, I mean, just talking about it all, like how it was. Like, I didn't think that Jay was gonna win.
No, neither one of us thought it. We
Nah,
talked about it like I said last week.
yeah, I didn't think he
Spot
was
of
gonna
the
win.
night. Spot of the night in the match because this is the match of the night. Spot of the match when Steiner running around trying to do his 25-mile-an-hour spear, and he got
Mm.
caught with the sweet chin music.
I got caught with Spirit himself too.
Huh?
I like the Spirit he called himself.
You talking about when he caught him through the time ring announcers?
Yeah,
When Jay caught I'm calling him Steiner. Jay called Steiner too.
Yeah, Jay's spear has evolved.
Okay.
Has evolved. I ain't say it was the best.
It looked, okay. It looks a lot better and a lot cleaner than what he used to. I agree. I agree. I agree. Um, like you said, Jay got that first splash and that 2 count. I was like, he ain't gonna win it. In my head, I'm like, he ain't gonna win it. I'm
Right.
watching it. I'm like,
I'm
damn,
looking at the
Jay.
time
But
too. I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the clock.
look, almost 11 o'clock.
Uh huh.
I'm like, oh man, Jay, you gonna come up close, but you putting on a good show, so you still main event, Jay, because the matches are good. You're just not winning the big one. And then when he came back and hold on, let's before we can get that. Can we talk about Steiner doing the Steiner Frankensteiner? Oh my God, yo, that man is too big to be doing that move.
No, but he's not.
That man's big as hell. I know his
Yo,
uncle was big like that, but
yo,
damn
Braun,
it,
Braun, Braun is he's a modern day big booty daddy. He's a genetic
yo,
freak. He's a freak.
did you see? Not to take away from this match at all. Did you see Scott Steiner's son?
Yes. Oh, yo, Tom, what college you go to? Damn.
He go to a small college, but he had a big game on Saturday. That's what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
He had like nine
Don't
catches
be
for like
don't be surprised if
162 or
don't
something.
be surprised
That boy looked just like
if he
his
calls
daddy
him.
but taller.
Don't be surprised if he calls him. You gonna get that. You
um.
gonna get that call.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If football don't work out for him, he's going to the
Jacksonville
WNBA.
State.
Yeah. He's a man. Look just like his pop. Probably
Brock.
unnatural.
Brock. Oh,
Probably
his
unnatural.
name's Brock too. That's funny.
Yeah. His name is Brock. Yeah.
Brock
Brock
Rick
Steiner.
Steiner. Rick
Yeah.
Steiner. Yeah.
So So back to that, like I said, that Frankensteiner is still amazing. He pulls it off with effortless as he does. Of course, his belly to belly, he know how to pop his hips. He can get rocking for that. So we're not going to sit there. He played the man. He definitely knows what he's doing in the ring.
For sure.
Jay
Hey.
getting the 3 count, man.
Yeah. I wanted to cry.
See, you took the words of see Jay getting that 3 count. If Samantha Irving would have got on there and cried like she did for Cody, I wouldn't have been mad.
But she didn't.
But she did.
But
You wanna know
nah.
why? Cause she yeeting. That's why.
Cause what?
Cause she yeeting. That's why. She yeeting.
Hey, let me just say this real quick. I love the fact that Joe Tessitore is eating as well.
I love Joe on the. He is fitting in
Joe,
perfect.
Joe is perfect. Joe calls it, yo. Joe calls it. He gives you the move names and everything. I love that part.
And
I
he's
used to like
so
that about
biased.
Taz. I used to like that about Taz.
And
Taz,
he's so favoritism to the people that he like. He
yeah,
don't care.
no, no.
I
I,
love it when the announcer does that. I'm sorry. I just love it.
like
Because
like
we
when
grew up with.
no, like when Corey Graves does it. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
like Corey Graves. I like Corey Graves on commentary.
you gotta
Um,
think. You gotta think about how we grew up with announcers. We grew up with Jamal.
yeah, no, for sure.
So he was the most.
He's
He
dead.
he
He's dead. Stone Cold. Stone
yeah.
Cold. Stone
He
Cold.
we knew who he loved and everything. But back to the main event. We can really clean up this Monday Night Raw business that quick. Jay gets the 1, 2, 3. Steiner only had the belt for 51 days.
31.
Huh?
31. You said.
I thought it was 51.
I thought you, I'm gonna say. I thought you said 31. I thought you
Yeah.
said 31.
So Steiner had the belt for 51 days. I'm not mad at his run. I don't believe it's over. I believe this is just he's gonna hold the title. Jay only gonna have the title for a couple weeks and he'll drop it back to him. Especially with him getting ready for bloodline business that's great that he's gonna be interacting with.
So it's funny you say that. Of course, just looking on the internet forums, people are saying that Jay is no longer going to be involved in bloodline business.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, if he does, I think he does. Why? And I think it's going to be now he's in a position of power where he can basically he's gonna be called upon. You know what I'm saying? He be like he got that chip on his shoulder. I ain't doing that. I got this now. You know what I mean? Like I'm so I mean like he'll definitely be involved. Another thing I seen on there was they're saying Braun is going to be making a babyface turn, which I can see happening. And you know who he's going to go against?
So
Gunther.
I've been wanting to see that match for a while too. Though. That's gonna
Yep.
be a good match. That's gonna be a good match. Um,
I'm not mad at it.
so one thing I did love about last night, Monday Night Raw, they gave Jay the pyro. They gave him the pyro.
Oh, the winning
I don't like
pyro?
that. Yeah, I don't like that he didn't get it in the ring and they didn't have that photographic moment. But I'm happy Jay got the pyro. And Jay deserves it. I didn't really listen to his YouTube promo that he did when he cut it in the crowd right after that in
I
that
did.
moment.
it
Go ahead.
was just saying like they were like you deserve. He was like I deserved it. Yeet. I
Okay.
deserved it. And he actually did shed some tears. Um, because again, it's been a long time coming.
14 years.
Yeah, man. Granted, we're not and like it's not the world heavyweight title or the undisputed title, but it's still a singles title. Again, we're talking about somebody who has dominated and flourished in the tag team division for over 14 years straight. Well, not
The
straight
best.
because again, it ended what last couple years, but still, for 14 years, you've always known Jay to be a tag team champion.
Mm-hmm.
Never had anything else. You know what I mean? He was too early for NXT titles.
Right.
You know what I mean? Too late for world heavyweight undisputed world heavyweight titles. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, definitely. I mean, it was too big to have a damn 24/7 title. Like let's be honest.
No, he
So
way too big for that. His name is when he started yeeting, he took off to the max to where
hey,
you
remember I
had to
told
put
you.
him.
Remember I told you about merch.
And Merso, it matters.
My man is is probably
Top five.
top. I think he's top two.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I just threw out top five. I knew he's top five. I know he's top
Yeah,
five,
I think he's top
regardless.
two. I think he's top two. But again, them daggone things gonna be flying off. They'll be flying like hotcakes now.
But how long? So, how long do you think he holds the title for? If
I
he
think
getting
he's.
back in the bloodline business,
I think he holds it. I think he holds it. Like
to November.
during bloodline business. I think he holds it.
See, the only thing I'd say if he goes back in the bloodline business, I don't, because it's going to stagnate the title. Because
I mean, he's gonna hold it hostage. Yes.
for Bronson, whatever you want, Steiner's
Uh-huh.
going to want his, he going to want his, he going to want his revenge.
Okay.
So that's not a part of bloodline business.
I mean, granted, we have until November. We can rock out in October. Those two having back and forth matches. We can rock out in October.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, ultimately, I feel like they want Brown to go in a different direction. Why? Because he doesn't necessarily get booze. He
He
gets
don't.
booze for the stuff he says, for little cheap heat stuff he says. But everybody loves to see him running around spearing people. I think we may have a problem on our hands, and I think it's going to be an Imperium.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the
So,
big dog.
so let me get your grade about Monday Night Raw
Monday
and
Night Raw was
the main
a
one, the main event. All
why? Because again, storytelling, the Easter eggs, and then even of course, ultimately the main event. Again,
Oh,
yeah, I know. Um, they started laying the making the bed for Bad Blood a lot better than what SmackDown did. Again, SmackDown only has a couple stories that you really care about.
you
Maybe
always say.
maybe one. I'm saying at the least, but Raw is definitely. Well, I mean, you think about it. Raw was Bad Blood was a Raw pay per view anyway.
Back in the day, well,
Yeah, back in the Bischoff era, it was a Raw pay per view. So it's definitely giving you that vibe where it's like again, Raw is bad blood. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's a lot of bad blood on Raw.
mhm.
There's not. I'm saying there's only one bad blood story on SmackDown.
So you said
Give it
an
an
A,
A.
main
And
event.
I get the match. I get the match 9-5.
Uh, I'm gonna agree with you. A for the show, and a 9 for the main event. Um, we need to talk about our favorite favorite group. He did drop the promo. I left another QR code for us. I did check out the QR code.
So I checked it out. I still got it on my browser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, of course, there's a lot of what we've seen before, but it gives you these coordinates, gives you a whole list of coordinates, and like so, I'm just trying to puzzle and piece those together. If anybody knows, again, feel free to tell. Um, but
Yeah,
I
drop
definitely
it in the
just try to,
comment. Drop it in the
yeah.
comment section for us. Hit our
I'm,
hit our IG up, DM the Rock Boys Wrestling Podcast, and just let us know a little bit
I,
about it.
I am starting to feel as though they could. There are potential targets.
It's always a target. Yeah.
I mean, of course, yes. I say that lightly. Um, but definitely, like, it makes you feel like they could go this route. They should go this route.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, I think it's Miz. Miz is another candidate that's on my book.
And I wouldn't be mad if it's a Miz. Um, and then you can have a little comedy from R-Truth for that.
I don't think you
Playing,
need R-Truth in it.
playing
Why?
scared, playing scared, playing scared.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do it because again, everybody. Truth is a gem. And I can't wait to the day that he actually goes to the Hall of Fame. Um,
He deserves
Truth. And I have a I'll have a conversation with you about that a little later. But yeah, uh, definitely, definitely would like to see Miz have some type of storyline arc.
it.
Him involving himself, Karrion Cross kind of messing with Miz in the background makes me feel like Miz might be going on a darker turn. Also, we can also just think about the B team. Miz did them dirty.
So,
All the story you need. You know what I mean? When he was there, when he's there to help him out, of course, Bo Dallas, he would take them beatings for Miz
mm-hmm.
left and right,
Yeah,
and my man Damian Sandow, wherever he is, whatever promotion he's in right now.
the greatest impersonator wrestler at the
Hey,
same. He
for
killed.
real,
He
move
killed
over
that.
Charlie Haas. Move over Charlie Haas.
He killed that, man. So overall, like I said, it was a good week of wrestling. Monday Night Raw definitely carried it in wrestling this week. We get ready for SmackDown this week. Think we might see Roman. Hopefully we see Roman. I'm not 100% sure if Roman popping out this Friday. Um, sorry fans, I did not catch AEW this week. I got busy. So no AEW news. I know that don't hurt Matthew too much. He don't
Nobody give
care.
a fuck.
He don't give a fuck, man. He potted. He don't give a fuck.
Nobody give
So
a
last week, if y'all watched this,
fuck.
we had a little top 10 list. He got wrong. He went all time. I went current. But this week we got it good now. We figured it out. So this week we got a top 10 wrestling finisher moves of all time. Since Matt came up with this, I'm gonna go first and he's gonna go last. So I'm gonna give my top 10 and he's gonna get his. So starting off at number 10, Edge Spear. Hmm. Number 9, Bret Hart, Sharpshooter.
Oh,
Number 8, John Cena's Attitude Adjustment. attitude adjustment movie. That was number.
I'm typing yours down. I just want to compare it to my list.
Hold on. Where am I now? Hold on. Easy.
You are now at number 7.
Number 7. So I said John Cena is 8. Hold on. All right. So number 7, I'm going with Goldberg's Jackhammer.
Okay. Not
Number
bad one. Not bad one.
number 6, P.D. Williams, Canadian Destroyer.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Number 5, The Rock Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Sweet Chin Music.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I said the pedigree already? No, I didn't. I said pedigree, right?
You got number 3 right now.
Yeah. Triple H pedigree.
Hmm.
Number 2, The Stunner. And number 1, he's my favorite wrestler of all time, The Tombstone.
Okay. You ready? Are you ready?
I'm listening.
All right. Let's start at number 10. Murphy's Law. Buddy Murphy. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, that movie's nasty. Movie's nasty. Number 9. Fairy Tale Ending. It's funny, I just sent you a video about that. It was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Definitely is.
Number 8. Sister Abigail. Number
I think
7.
I had tied.
F5. Number 6. The 619. Tripping. You tripping. Number 5. It's kind of similar to yours, but I went with the name of the Panama's Sunrise.
Oh, well, Canadian story.
Same destroyer, same thing. Number 4, Razor's Edge. It was between that and Last Ride. Like either way, I'm a power bomb type dude. Uh, Number 3, End of Days. It was between that or Deep Six. Both were nasty. Number 2, RKO. And number 1, Pedigree. But number 10, number 11, I just threw one in there because I had to think about it. Black Mass. A Black Mass kick is a nasty one, boy. The reason I didn't say Pedigree or the Stunner, I knew you would do it. Literally. Knew you would do it. Try
Okay,
to think
listen.
outside the box.
Listen. The
Yeah.
movies you named are amazing. Okay, my honorable mention is the Sharp. I said the Sharpshooter?
No, you said you honorable mention.
My honorable mention is Sharpshooter.
No, you said Brett. That was Brett.
Yeah. I
You got
said
that.
Brett?
You got that. Yeah, you got that 9.
I got that 9. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he made it. So honorable mention would be the Razor's Edge, like you said,
Yeah.
or the Jackknife Powerbomb.
Yeah.
And I don't really care for the move that much, but it won probably more matches than anybody you ever know. And the leg drop. You can't go wrong with Hogan's leg drop. It
The fuck
done
you
beat
can.
more people than it done beat
I
more people
mean,
than anybody you
I
know.
got I got another one. I'm like number 12. I got to say the Swanton Bomb. Like simple as that. Like
I mean, if you want to break that, the Cobra Clutch.
the Cobra Clutch. Hey, we can put in the Frog Splash. Five
That's a
star or the
trend.
regular one. Which one?
And then they use that shit. Well, the DDT then. And I'm talking about Jake Robertson. I ain't talking about what everybody how everybody use it now. Back when Jake used it, it was a finisher. And we both deserve.
Unpretty is on there too, bro.
Yeah, you right.
Yo, the
You
Unpretty
right.
was
I
a
ain't gonna. But
yo.
we both lose a lot of points when I put the figure four on
So I wasn't.
there. The figure four. I didn't even put the leg drop on mine. I wasn't gonna put Hogan's leg drop, but
I didn't put the figure four on there, I did do it for a reason.
why?
I caught old Flair. You know what I mean?
Okay. I totally agree. We caught Ric Flair old, but we also are.
I mean, you probably you no, but hear me out. You could catch Flair in '90s more than I did.
No. What I was saying was we both historians of it, and we don't went back and we don't watch Ric Flair
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
Now Bret Hart do have a point. If you seen one of Ric Flair match, you've seen them all.
No, you did, and I mean that might take away from it too. Um, Granted, I mean like, hey yo, one thing for sure, two things for certain. When it comes down to cutting a promo, I'm gonna turn to a to Ric Flair. Ric Flair gonna cut me a promo. He gonna cut me
No,
a
he don't
great
cut that.
promo. You know what I
That
mean?
was our top 10 wrestling moves. Let us know in the comments who had the better one. I think I did. Um,
Okay.
and the only reason why I'm probably going to win is because people know the people who I did more than they know who you did, like some mid carders.
I told you I had some AEW moves on this time, bro. Look, I broadened my horizon.
A little bit.
I said I only had like two. I said
I
no.
mean, you knew I was gonna put the stunner in the goddamn
You know, look, hey yo, my curveball at the end of the days, that one threw you for a loop.
Canadian story. Though.
I got it on here though.
Yeah, but you called it something different.
Panama Sunrise, the same thing.
I call it the Canadian story. Petey will.
I called it
I
because
like
the fact that hey baby, Adam Cole baby,
I like
Matt
Petey.
Coles baby.
Petey Williams do it better. That's all. Nah, but so next week, so our top 10 is what we doing next week? We said wrestling belts designs, or what we doing next
I
week?
thought it was champions.
I thought we doing belt designs.
Belt designs, man. I don't want to do belt designs.
I'm a smoky in that.
Nah,
Alright.
because I mean, I don't really like too many designs.
What you mean you like? Hold on. Give me right now, on top of your head, your five best wrestling belts.
My
That's it.
best five. I mean, the Smoking Skull's up there.
Smoke Swell number one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's after that?
Huh?
That's the only one again, that's the big design I really like.
You got the Smoker Skull. You got the Wing Eagle,
Okay,
the original Wing Eagle.
okay,
You got the Big Gold.
okay,
You got the Intercontinental with the white strap.
okay.
And then you got I like WCW US title.
Mm. For the
And I ain't even
uniqueness, for the
yeah,
uniqueness,
yeah,
I
for
like the
you.
hardcore title.
That was just a cut up Wing Eagle title.
It was tough though,
no,
because again, it fit the title, the
no,
hardcore title. That's what I'm
the,
saying.
the,
It fit
I got what you said. But ECW title was badass too. The
for
heavyweight,
sure,
that joint was great.
for sure. Again, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. It's like when I really think about it, I didn't really like too many designs. Again, when we talk about the John Cena spinner title, fucking
So
hated it.
trash. That shit
Fucking
trash.
hated it. Both of them, the WWE title and the US title, they were trash. They were trash.
I think we had the better belts in the '90s than we did
And
in the.
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, there's not really too many we could talk about.
All right, so next week top 10. You said we want to do what?
You said I think we're gonna do champions.
Like champions and their runs and everything.
Their run, their opponents they face.
Okay.
We
The
ain't gonna
top
do
10.
it now. Don't even try to think of an answer now. Cause I was
No, no,
about.
no,
No, I
no,
don't
no,
only say that because I was about to do it my damn self.
no, no.
I gotta catch myself from it. Um,
No, we can do that next week. Ain't no
but
issue. Top 10 champions.
speaking of like
Come on, open segment right now. Come on, what you got on your mind? What's up?
I seen something on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it. Jonathan Coachman just recently spoke about the WWE Hall of Fame.
Nah, what about it? I
He
don't see
said that Sorry, he doesn't want to be a part of it.
I don't think he
Says,
deserved it.
I mean, no, not even just that. Again, that he said that if he ever had the opportunity to do it, he wouldn't want to do it because the thing is, it's like, what is it for? It's not like a museum that you see. It's just this. The reason I bring it up is, do you feel as though WWE needs to build a museum or a actual physical Hall of Fame?
Yes. I believe it will happen now that they're with the UFC partner. What's the
TKO,
local
TKO.
TKO? I think it will be in Las Vegas.
You're gonna be in Vegas.
Mhm.
I mean, I
And
would.
not to cut you off, don't be surprised if they announce something for WrestleMania this upcoming year about the Hall of Fame because it's in Vegas. And tickets going to sell Friday for WrestleMania tickets as well.
I mean, I want them to do it. I wouldn't be surprised. You say in Vegas, that's actually not a bad answer. I see them doing it in Connecticut, next
It's not tourist.
headquarters.
It's not
Um,
tourist. It's not tourist spot. It's not enough tourists here.
no, definitely. And then, like, of course, like I seen a couple people saying it'll be somewhere like in Riyadh. I'm like, I swear to God, don't put it overseas right now. But granted, what do? They like to go over there. Speaking of Riyadh, I know you've seen the poster floating around social media as well of the potential match main event at Saudi Arabia, their next event.
Speaking of it,
Roman versus Cody.
yes. It's going to happen because Riyadh season and Saudi Arabia treats their um, WWE as their WrestleMania. So it's going to happen. That card will be loaded like a WrestleMania card. So it's going to happen there. Solo, and then we'll probably interrupt the match and it could fly. So it's going to happen.
Is WWE ready for that? The universe. Are they ready to be divided again?
It's going to happen.
Right now they're unified.
It's going to happen, bro.
They're just against Solo. Anybody against Solo, they are a fan of. Are the I've been being good today. I've not shown any bias today.
We
Amazingly, right?
didn't really talk about them either, but okay.
But let's take my journal cap off. Are the Cody Cryberries ready for Roman Reigns and his Roman Empire to come into this ballpark again and take the fuck over?
He got to rebuild it first. Can't have an empire without rebuilding it. So he's going to lose. It's going to be a disqualification in Saudi Arabia. That's going to force him to rebuild his family. Now, you had this conversation with me when we going to WrestleMania. That's different. Saudi Arabia is in what, November, December?
They changed titles there though.
They do change. It's not that title's not changing.
That title's changed before out there.
I'm not. It did. We know it did. Bray Wyatt,
Right.
the Red Cage. I mean, we know the title has changed. I don't believe it's. I told you, Cody's not losing the title in this calendar year. I told you that. So I'm not changing what I said.
I tried
I
to
don't
get you.
care. I don't care if Stone Cold come back.
I tried to
He
get
ain't
you.
losing the title.
I tried to get you.
I'm not. It ain't happening, brother.
I tried to get you.
Nah, honestly though, it will be Solo and them interrupting this match. You know, do me a favor, look it up and tell me when is that, and then is that before War Games or after War Games?
That's a great question.
Because that's gonna that will tell you what's gonna happen. Because if it's before War Games, it's going Roman gonna have to build his empire up to go against Solos in War Games, and that tells you if Jay's coming back to the family and that. And I believe Jay is coming back eventually. Okay, nobody says.
So, Crown Jewel is November 2nd.
And when is Survivor Series?
Survivor Series is the 30th.
It's in the same month.
Yeah.
So he will have 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to build his family back up for Warrior.
And on the promo poster for War Games, because of Canada this year, we
Mm-hmm.
have on the front it's Cody, Roman, Rhea, and Bianca. Those are the biggest faces you see on the poster.
You got Jade and Solo too in the back.
They're on there.
Jade Solo and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're on there. But I'm saying the biggest faces, the faces you'll see from the rip
Yeah, the
are those
primary
four.
primary
Yeah,
people. Yeah,
primary
yeah.
four.
So that's November 30th.
Mm-hmm.
So right now they have a fan poster, which I know is done by fans. Right now, and I don't really like this fan poster because it really don't make sense to me. But they have Roman, The Rock,
Oh shit.
Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy versus Solo, Jacob, the Tonga Tongas, and it's the 7 foot one that's supposed to come out.
Hikuleo Sunday night.
Hikuleo.
Yeah. So
I don't
speaking of
see that
him,
happening. I don't
speaking of
see that.
him, there's rumor that he is heading to NXT.
And I sent you something as well saying that AEW is interested in getting Zilla.
But they didn't. um, Zilla upset. Of course, I think he no showed or he just didn't. He skipped out on going to his GCW event.
See,
To
actually, he's
cut.
a champion. He's a champion there too.
Yeah, I think he did, but he's doing it. I guess to get out of contract. Um, with GCW and to align with WWE. I don't think he goes with. I don't think he teams up with. I don't think he teams up with them with Solo. I'm sorry, we couldn't get the word out. I don't think he teams up with Solo.
You think he
Reason
goes to what
being,
on Roman's side?
it's. I mean, he could, but I mean, at the same time, Hikuleo could do it as well.
I lost you. You
Uh,
frozen.
I just
Frozen.
feel like Zilla under Roman's wing would kind of cover him better than what only Jacob could do. If that makes sense. Jacob, say, of course, him and Jacob were a tag team in
Oh,
GCW,
I think it was that
and
on.
so I mean, I feel like if he aligns himself with Roman, he could Roman could kind of protect him a little bit better. I mean, of course, Jacob has to do his spots. He's already covering for Tongaleo.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He's already covering for him. Like Tonga, like he's cool too, but at the same time, it's like he's not Jacob.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so of course, like if you want to align a couple green people with green, like you're not gonna put green with green.
Makes
You're
sense.
going you know what I mean? So I mean, like you would put Zilla under Roman. That's what I would do. Um, but of course, we gotta find out. We gotta
Um,
wait and see.
I mean, wait and see. I mean, I could see, like I said, with us knowing that Crown Jewel before War Games this year, Cody's not dropping the belt. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
All right. Cody is creating so many enemies subliminally. I don't see why he wouldn't drop the belt. I don't see why he can't just drop the belt
Drop the belt to who?
for storyline
Drop the belt
purposes.
to who? To
Again, we could drop it to Kevin Owens. We could drop it to Roman Reigns. Both of them right now can definitely help build Cody's case to be in a bigger babyface. They can save him from being stale. Again, the babyface is only as good as his chase for a title. Once he has it, story's complete.
Cause now he had nothing to say. I agree with you. I'm looking up something about Villa not showing up for the show 4 days ago. From they said GCW. They said rumors said that he pulled out the show. Um, yeah, so Villa, like you said, look like he's lining up to to be in WWE sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
And if people who don't know, Zillow is Imaga's son, who's not been in the wrestling business that long, but he actually been building up his name very well in the quote unquote independent circuit.
WWE
Is
they love to look at that.
he's 25 years old. He's still young, still green. He did, like you said, he teamed up with Jacob Fatu, and they teamed up more than just GCW. They teaming up all over the place.
Yeah, but I
He
mean,
actually
it's just most recent GCW.
he actually's been in Booker T's
What I know what you're talking about.
uh, yeah, reality of wrestling
Yes.
wrestling program. He's actually been over there with them too. So Zilla's been around the WWE without being around the WWE. They actually credit Booker T as training him. So.
Even and they were in Philly this past year. He was in
Mm-hmm.
Philly for Mania, and he came
Right.
out with Booker T and everything like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you even go back and look at some of Zilla and Jacob's tag matches, they're doing Bloodline ones
Yeah.
throughout the whole match.
Yeah. Um. So we'll see. I mean, I can't wait to see what he did. I like him. He's still, like I said, he's only 25 years old, still young. So he can definitely have some improvement to do as well. Whew, I can say what WWE can do with the bloodline, it can still be built upon because there's so many ways they can still go. So, like Paul Heyman says, this story has a lot more meat still on the bone. Paul,
You just mentioned Paul Heyman.
yes.
Speaking of him, they said that he was kind of backstage. He kind of helped
Hmm?
shoot that scene with Cody and Roman this past Friday. Go ahead though.
Nah, what I'm saying is, so I want to see where it evolves the next couple of weeks. The next couple of weeks we want to shape a lot of things going into the end of the year and tipping off into Mania season. So I want to see what everything does with that. I'm gonna take a hot take on this. And some people might hate me for it, some people might not care. My hot take is we're going to get to Rumble. I mean not Rumble. We're gonna get to Mania next year. And the matches that everybody believes they're going to see, they're not going to see. People think it's going to
Which
be.
match?
Hold on. You think
My fault.
people gonna believe it's Cody versus Rock at Mania?
Fuck no.
No. So I think about what The Rock done on his last promo when he sat there and he talked to them. I don't believe that match is happening at Mania.
No.
I think we're getting Roman versus Rock.
At Mania.
We have to get it next year at Mania, night two. Night two.
You
Night
gonna give
two.
him night two? Main event?
Because me and you been going back and forth about Cody losing the belt. I said Cody not losing the belt in the calendar year of 2024.
So he's losing next year.
He loses it early next year
He doesn't regain it.
to The Rock
Doesn't regain it.
at Royal Rumble.
I can see that. But for
And
Rock to
Rock,
keep it hostage,
that's only 2 months, bro.
2 months. Hold on.
And
Yeah, now I'm looking at because Rumble's on. Wow, that's crazy. We
Rumble
don't have
is
nothing in January.
yeah, because Rumble's February 1st,
Yeah,
and then of course we get whatever name got listed right now. We'll be the next program. But yeah, so we know that it's nothing for him to let Rock hold the belt. Well, it's really to April. So yeah, it's April 19th to 20th. Yeah. It's WrestleMania. So
yeah. Mania is in the middle of like April this year,
yeah.
which kind of crazy because it's usually in the beginning.
So that's why I say. That's why I say. Excuse me. That's why I say Cody will hold the belt this year. I see him dropping it to the Rock February 1st.
Okay.
And then that's when the bloodline feud is going to happen. That's when you're going to see the divide in the bloodline of who Team Rock and who Team Roman.
Hmm.
Officially, you officially see that. That's
Hmm.
when Jimmy, Jay, because Jay by then probably won't have the Intercontinental title. So he's going to go back with his brother. Yes, I said it. I'm giving you a lot of hot takes. You got to see how I'm throwing them. Jay won't have the Intercontinental title by then. Take my glass, yo. Jay Uso will not have the title again by then.
Who gonna beat
Not
him?
Braun. Braun.
No, he's not.
No. Bronson Reed. I'm sorry. Reed. Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed. We took some time, so we ain't gonna jump too far ahead. But that's my hot take is Cody will
You don't
finish
want to
this
jump too
year,
far. We crashing out.
huh?
I said you don't want to jump too far ahead. You crashing out right now, saying that
You
shit.
crashing up. When I say that,
No,
Bronson Reed gonna get the Intercontinental title. Right?
Jay gonna
Why
hold
not?
that title.
Until when?
Jay gonna hold that title after Survivor Series.
You hear what I said? I said he's not gonna have it at Mania.
Oh, my fault. All right, I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm
by
mistaken.
Mania
By
he won't
Mania,
have the
no.
title.
By Mania, no.
Yeah. Because especially if he gets back in the bloodline business, he's not gonna have the title. That's my hot take. The Rock is coming back at Royal Rumble to take the title from Cody, and now will give us Roman versus Rock, and Jay will not have the title going into WrestleMania. That's my two hot takes for the night.
Hmm.
Oh, and Bronson Reed will take the title from Jay.
Hmm.
I like Bronson Reed. He been putting in work. He deserves a single title.
We think about Gunther. Will he have his title by Mania?
Yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody doing it.
Okay.
I would love to see him and Sheamus go out there at WrestleMania.
You say him and who?
Sheamus.
Okay.
I would love to see that.
Okay.
Because I feel like, when Mania comes, everybody puts on their best. And I believe them two underneath them biggest lights is killing.
I would say give me. I mean, granted, we're not gonna get it. I would say give me another triple threat between him, Drew, and Sheamus.
I would
That,
like to see it, especially if Gunther has the title and Sheamus is going after the title. I mean, not Sheamus. Drew is going after the title. I would love to see that.
but I mean, I know for a fact we're probably gonna get that Drew. We're gonna get a Drew, Seth, and Punk triple threat sooner or
So they're not doing Mania. Are they doing Day One again?
later. Hmm.
I mean, they're not doing Royal Rumble in January. Are they doing the Day One program again? A Day One
They're not doing shit in
special?
January.
Okay,
They ain't doing shit. It's probably an NXT event.
okay, problem.
But um, I'm saying, of course, me and you both got Seth Rollins involved in himself. Come Bad Blood. They would have to do a triple threat with those three. They have to. 'Cause again, it's what keeps that like, and we're talking feud of the year. You know what I mean? We're talking match rivalry of the year. It definitely keeps that story going. It creates more interest in that.
It's like,
Why? Because you don't know Seth's route. You don't know how low Punk's going to get, how desperate he's going to get. You know what I mean? We know how nasty he can get on the mic, but at the same time, we've been seeing that for all three of them.
like,
Yeah, all three of them are shooting. They shoot for the stars, man. They ain't missing the moon either.
nah. But yeah, since they ain't doing nothing in January, kind of messing up a little bit. But I know they're gonna have Raw will be on Netflix by then, so things will be looking hopefully a lot different. And then, another thing, what do you think? Well, I know we talk about this. We just talk about it. What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion having the Smackdown theme song?
I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, I think it's very much pandering to an audience. And I'm not talking race, but talking about the younger generation. Younger generation, if you don't know uh, Megan has that one song. I don't even know what it's called. That it's like it just floats around social media heavy, right?
Mhm.
So of course, them going to Megan Thee Stallion for this song doesn't. It makes sense. It makes sense. She has co-sides with Bianca Belair.